Wait for me with the first rays of the sun. Hi all, with you Sergey. I am now at Lake Tidov. Behind me is the peak of Tidov and the pass from which I have just descended. This video is full of interesting moments and dangerous places. Did you manage to save her? Scary. But before we start, let's go back a little bit to see the whole way. My journey began with the ski resort of Shimbulak. We go along the road towards the mountains. The time is now 10 minutes past 7. 2 degrees of heat. How many beautiful mountain ash along the way. After 10 minutes of walking, the asphalt ends. This does not stop us, and we go on. We see an eco-house for salvation. For those who got lost in the mountains, they can stop here and call rescuers. There is a black waterfall not far from the climbers' camp. A black line is visible in the distance. This is it. There used to be a very beautiful ice grotto there. He stood there in summer and winter. Who wants to see? Then a link came out from above. Great huge bastions. They meet us. And if you look at the whole picture as a whole, then this is the gate. Gates leading to permafrost and glaciers. I like how the shadow of these rocks falls on everything around. And the rays of the sun in some kind of light haze. And at this moment, I want to say so. Wait for me with the first rays of the sun. The Minshilki Dam is visible. That badge over there says we've almost reached the gazebo. Right with the rays of the sun came the warmth. How it pleases. Of course, I still have clothes in my backpack to keep me warm. But it was still chilly. Now I'm dressed in layers. When you go to the mountains, be sure to dress in layers. I currently have 3 layers of clothing on. Thermal underwear is thin, which removes all the sweat and at the same time warms. T-shirt and jacket. The height is 3,100 meters. The Minshilki weather station, and if you go further, there will be a glaciological station T1. If you climb even higher, you can get to the Tyuksa Glacier. There is a mirrored ice cave there. At the moment, 6 kilometers has been covered, and it took 2 hours and 9 minutes. It's 9:23 in the morning. Normal. I think I have time in time. I plan to leave this location at 10 o'clock. The time is 9:35. We need to move on. Get to the Titova Pass. The sun is shining brightly, I need to apply sunscreen on my face and hands. And then you can burn. There you jump over the river. Here you jump across the river. Only it is not clear how to cross to the other shore. To stay dry and not get your feet wet in icy water. I built myself a crossing bridge made of stones. Managed to successfully cross the river. Climbing up this rise, you no longer notice the beauty that surrounds you. You just walk like that and look at the shadow in the ground. From the side you can see what a steep, protracted slope there is. It seems that a very interesting climbing on the rocks begins. I will need to wear trekking boots, as it is dangerous to walk on such stones in sneakers. Along the way, I met a unique pillar with an invisible pointer, which says that whatever path you choose, it will be the right one. It seemed to me that the pass was closer. I need to climb up on it and then go down on the other side. I have just a little way to go, if you can say so, the last steps. And I want you to feel it with me, also see it for the first time. I don't see what's there yet. But I know I got there. The ascent itself took 5 hours and 50 minutes. In the distance, a band of smog and clouds over the city is visible. And here is Titov Pass, and above Titov Peak itself. There should also be a view of the lakes of the same name, but so far they are not visible. It will be necessary to go to the edge. Wow! Look! You can see one lake with an emerald color of water. I wanted to see the turquoise color, but okay. It's also beautiful. The height at this point is 3,600 meters. And the peak itself is 250 meters higher, i.e. 3,850 meters. The difficulty of lifting is above average. There's such a view from this side, but I'm going to turn the camera now. Glaciers. Manchuk-Mametova Glacier is visible in the distance. For those who climb the Titova Pass, there is an excursion not far from the pointer. And I'm going to hide delicious Georgia-flavored nuts here for you. To be honest, this ascent was necessary for me. Since after restoring all the data on the hard disk, who does not know, I lost several terabytes of files where my work was. I am psychologically tired of restoring everything. Having passed, roughly speaking, such a test. The brain is being cleansed, the soul is resting, the body is working, but at the same time actively resting, so to speak. It's just a reboot of the soul, brain and body. I am glad that I went on this journey. I started to pack my things, and the phone flew out of my pocket. Sadly, the original glass is native. It survived so many falls and then hit a sharp rock. I have very little time as it is. And I do not know how to get down from here. I don't understand anything at all. Terrible. I've looked at the options from the drone, but it's not particularly clear. And now it's 2:30. There are a lot of loose stones here. I don't understand how people get down from here. Of course, I won't go in regular sneakers. And I haven't worn these trekking boots yet, they're new. The main thing is that there are no calluses and I did not hurt my leg during the descent. You definitely need good shoes here. I just saw a vulture or some bird of prey drive a little one into the rocks. And here he is, flying. I hope the little bird has landed. I managed to save her. It is not heard or seen. Maybe there's just a nest somewhere. I'm walking along someone's trampled path. It can be seen that people have rolled their legs and buttocks. I hope everyone survived. I won't guess what's down there. It turns out that there is a big stone, there is a sign for descent, and here I will try to descend. There are a lot of rolled tracks. I think that the chance to go down unscathed is higher here. The stones do not hold at all and periodically fly past me. A helmet would come in handy here. How glad I am to see another pillar, even though it is covered with cobwebs. Yes, I came down from there, moved a little to the left. I moved like a Christmas tree. Trekking boots saved my feet. Wear good shoes. The journey doesn't end there, and I need to get to the moraine lake. I also need to contact my wife before 8 in the evening. I told her that if I didn't get in touch, she should call the rescuers. This is just a divinely delicious apple. Look, steam comes straight from the ground. The sun warms the earth well. It looks epic. There are a lot of animal tracks here. They probably come to drink. Well, there are also a lot of traces of people. The time is now 16:07. Almost 9 hours I'm on the road. I have walked 12 kilometers and I have to go down the same amount. Ooh, we must hurry. That's all. It's time to leave this beauty. It looks very beautiful from the drone, the color of the water is emerald. It will be necessary to come here in the summer. I found a rescue hut. But there was an interesting moment with the birds during the descent. Take a look at it and go back to the hut. A flock of birds catches spiders flying on the web. And now there are a lot of them. Having fun. Wow! How many water reserves are there? Everything is clean and I see that there is a drava. Towels, fire extinguisher. A good house for salvation. In addition, there is a satellite connection with the rescue service. That's it. I'm saying goodbye to you. It was a great hike. Always count your own strength. And go to the mountains wisely. Thank you all for watching. Bye and see you in the new releases. As a result, the total journey took 25 kilometers, all the time in motion 14 hours and 5 minutes. So be prepared that this is not a fast route if you want to take it.